All right, welcome to Cyber Tech and Risk. Today we are very honored to have Rosa Caputo from KeyData to join us. Rosa, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, Brian.
So Rosa, can you quickly introduce yourself and who you are, what you do?
So I'm Rosa Caputo, the founder and CEO of KeyData Associates, and I basically oversee all the operations of the company, the consulting services, the system integration services, and the managed services, as well as training services. We focus in the area of identity and access management, privilege access management, consumer IAM, which is a topic today,
Okay.
as well as training services.
Wonderful. So speaking of CIAM or custom identity and access management, what's your view on that one?
Well, you know, we've seen such a dramatic uptake in interest and customer requirements for consumer identity and access management. It's been overwhelming for us in the last year alone.
Yeah.
So I really believe that, you know, the identity and access management space that we're all used to in the enterprise is now flowing out to businesses and consumers and how they do business with the outside.
Right.
And it's a very important aspect of the business for many organizations because that's basically bread and butter for them, how they do business with the clients, how they sell their products, and making it easy for the clients to do business while making the environment secure and compliant with GDPR and privacy and all those things. So we've seen quite a big uptake in the industry in the last year or so.
Okay. In a short, it's a very critical pieces as infrastructure for the whole business. Could be any business.
Yes, of course. And especially retailers, but anyone that does business B2B, B2C, B2E.
All right.
All of those spaces are all in scope for consumer CIAM.
Okay, wonderful. So we look forward to hear more from you tonight. Rosa, I know you have a very successful career because you corporate side, the entrepreneurship side. So there are so many things to talk about. But can you give us a quick, like a most memorable moment or whatever you can think about?
Yeah. So I guess what's memorable for me throughout my career, several decades, was how I got started in security in the first place, which was quite by accident.
Okay.
So I went on maternity leave, and when I came back, I was in the IT space, and I was a systems programmer, and I had a whole bunch of technologies that I maintained in the operating system. So I came back from maternity leave, and my boss said to me, one more product I'd like you to look after, Rosa, and that's RACF. They said, nobody else wants it, so it's all yours. So it was quite by accident that I got into the security space, because just supporting and maintaining RACF brought me more into the realm of security and cybersecurity and how we secure our systems and access. And that really was the launch of my career in security, because right after then, I came out of the systems programming world, and I entered into the cybersecurity space and followed my career through cybersecurity ever since then.
Wonderful. So starting, it feels like just a system, right? So it's a little bit different from normal system you are working with, but all of a sudden you explore the whole new world. And at that time, probably cybersecurity is not a term yet, right? So, but now it's so important for the whole society. And then your whole business is in that domain. Oh, that's a wonderful story. And so speaking of the cyber tech and risk, so we are the platform for people who care about technology, but also care about risk, especially how they can work together. So do you have anything you want to say to our members?
Well, you know, being a woman in technology, you know, I'd like to send a special message to the young women that are out there today, that are considering their future career, not to be afraid to enter into the STEM space. I think that there's a lot of opportunities for women in technology.
Yes.
Whether you're in entrepreneurial area or just working for a company within IT, I think that there's lots of opportunities, and women have a lot to offer. And I'd like to encourage them all to to consider the technology space.
Yeah.
And I'd be happy to talk further with anyone that wants to know anything more about
Yeah.
how to make it up the ranks, if you will, and
Yeah.
in the technology space. But there's certainly women have a lot to offer, and I think it's a great field for them.
Yes. So we do see the percentage-wise, we need more women in this field. And oftentimes we need some role model, the people they can look after, right? So you already established some perfect example there. So
Yeah, there's lots of women successful role models, and I think that we all have a role to play to encourage other young women to enter into the field and not to be afraid of the technology area. It certainly has a lot to offer to everyone.
Wonderful. Oh, that's a great insight. Thank you very much, Rosa.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you today.
Thank you.